Shalom. Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakak. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Sincere Shalom, the hopeful like the house of David, the 1/3, that's tuning in the truth and pushing the truth throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity where we have been scattered. Now, that spiritual power, I've seen it's been hot on the table lately, man. And I've been on the spirit myself. I'm gonna dive into it a little bit about this power that's 100% coming for some of the Israelites. All right, starting with the men, okay, and on this side, even before the second covenant is fully put into place, when we get those new bodies like Yahweh Shai. But before I go into this spiritual power, let's go into how these nations want to make us be exterminated, man. These nations want to exterminate us, man. They don't want us to be on top. They want us to be a scum, like themselves, man. See, these heathens are scum. You know, you go into that word scum, it means vile, right? And Esau, Edom is called what? Viler than the earth. So these Edomites are the scummiest creatures on this planet, which is a fact. This is 1 Maccabees chapter 5, verse 2. Wherefore they thought to destroy the generation of Jacob that was among them, and thereupon they began to slay and destroy the people. Then Judas fought against the children of Esau in Idumea at Arabatine, Salaki if I'm butchering that word, because they besieged Gael, and he gave them a great overthrow and abated their courage and took their spoils. So our forefathers was catching hell too, man, because Judas Maccabeus, all our forefathers were taking L's, man. Okay? Only forefather we had that didn't truly take an L was Yahweh Shai. Everybody else was taking some form of an L. Alright? But guess what? The nation of Israel is finna take the greatest W known to man. Known to anybody at that point, for a fact. Let's go to Micah chapter 5. I'm going to start at verse 1. Now gather thyself in troops, O daughter of troops. He hath laid siege against us. They shall smite the judge of Israel with the rod upon the cheek. But thou, Bethlehem Ephratah, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of thee shall he come forth unto me that is to be ruler in Israel, whose goings forth have been from everlasting. Therefore will he give them up until the time that she which travaileth hath brought forth. Then the remnant of his brethren shall return unto the children of Israel. And he shall stand and feed the strength of Yahweh, and the majesty of them in the name of Yahweh's power. And they shall abide, for now shall he be great unto the ends of the earth. And this man shall be the peace, when the Assyrians shall come into our land. And when he shall tread in our palaces, then shall we raise against him 7 shepherds and 8 principal men. And they shall waste the land of Assyria with the sword, and the land of Nimrod and the entrances thereof. Thus shall he deliver us from the Assyrian, when he cometh into our land, and when he treadeth within our borders. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from Yahweh, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who, if we go through, both tread it down and tear it to pieces, and none can deliver. Thine hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off. So the Heavenly Father is gonna give up, Salahia, his elect, that that power to conquer this earth and these heathens, these Gentiles, man. And by Gentiles, I mean non-Israelites, man, because Gentiles has a plethora of meanings. And in this instance, it's talking about you non-Israelites, you inferior specimens. And it's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a war. You see what's going on in France? That's just a precursor to what's gonna happen to this whole entire planet, and worse, man, because that's just the doings of regular humans, pretty much, that don't have any type of intel and intelligence and wisdom, no real spiritual power, no spiritual power, right? They just doing what their limitations of a regular human can do, and you see how chaotic it is. Just wait until this society reaches a new tier of chaos and mayhem, and it's gonna be all over. Oh yeah, it's gonna be all over this world of chaos and turmoil, mayhem and destruction like has never been seen before. And the only people that's gonna survive and thrive through it all is the elect, man. All right, and I mean in the midst of this happening, not in a bunker somewhere drinking strawberry milkshakes, watching Drake and Josh, man. This is Luke 21 and 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So Jake has always been destroyed. We have always been destroyed, man, by these heathens. These heathens have always been putting a foot up our ass, man. But guess what? We are we're gonna win. And it's gonna look like we're winning. It's not gonna be like, oh, you know, you may see Jake. You may have Jakes out here with nice weaponry, guns and all this primitive weaponry. And even to these Edomites, these higher tier elite Edomites, a gun is primitive, man. Esau has all power on the right hand side. Esau is tapped in with Satan, Yahweh Shem Shai on the right hand. I mean, Salaki, not the right hand side, the left hand side, all right? Esau Edom is all the way 100% tapped in on the left hand side, spiritual power, man. And that's in the scriptures. So you think a gun and all these things that regular people can build and do is the limitations of this devil's power? You have to be a fool to think that. This is Second Thessalonians 2 and 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power, all right, and signs and lying wonders. So what? What is that going into? These devils, these Edomites, these so-called white people, have all power on the left-hand side, tapped in with Shaitan, man, Satan. They're tapped in. So like with Pharaoh and his men, they had spiritual power, man, on the left-hand side. But this spiritual power that these devils coming with is gonna be on a whole nother level. And the spiritual power we gonna come with is gonna be on a whole nother level than that. And these Christians, these you Edomites, period, don't want Jake to rule, man. You're hypocrites. All you Edomites are hypocrites because, like I seen, this is she looks like an Edomite, but She could be an Israelite or another nation, and I think her name's like Martha White or something like that. And she attacks you, Salakia. She attacks you devils, man. She comes after you devils next. She be putting that pressure on you devils. And she talks about how, because she, she hangs around Edomites. She knows Edomites. She could be an Edomite. And she talks about how these Edomites don't want so-called black people or people of color. She's really talking about so-called black people. All right, mainly, um, they don't want them to have some type of power over them because they're scared, they're fearful that they're gonna treat them how they treated so-called black people, right? So they're scared, they're cowards because they know they're wrong, right? They know what they're doing is wrong. You see, that's why they have this fear of Jake, mainly Yehowadah, man, the Judites. That's where that fear really kicks in at, and then it trickles down, and that's how your punishment finna go, man. Your worst nightmares are gonna come reality sooner than you think. This is Luke 10:19. Oh yeah, before I go into that too, they say the Edomites are done away with. Oh yeah, how convenient, right? You say the Edomites done away with, right? So there's no nation on the earth that's gonna be exterminated, right? These people don't believe in the scriptures, man. No Edomite genuinely believes in the scriptures. They only believe in the scriptures of white superiority, man. That's all they're in it. They're in it for superiority. They're not in it for actual truth's sake. That's why when you bring out the truth, they start scrambling. This is Luke 10:19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. What does same mean adversary? What is an adversary and enemy, man? And nothing shall by any means hurt you. So what does that mean? Does that mean you're in the midst of Jacob's trouble, man, and the Most High is with you, and someone shoots a gun, you're dead? No. The heavenly Father is going what's that TV show, man, where they'll like get a car, pit my ride. The Heavenly Father is gonna turn us up, man. The Heavenly Father is gonna turn us up, and nobody's gonna stop it. And we're never gonna go down again. We're gonna have our foot up all these heathens' ass forever. Well, besides the Edomites, because they gonna get burnt up. This is Zephaniah 3:19. Behold, at the time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out. And I will give them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. And that main place where that fame and the praise is gonna come from is Babylon the Great, man. Because we gonna be turning up in this place. Lord's will, we're a part of that lake. We're gonna be turning up in here, man. Turning up. Jake already thinking of stuff now. Turning up. These it's gonna be the ultimate flex, man. It's gonna be so, man. Imagine you just pull up on a group of Edomites, man. You just hit them with some what's them beams from what's this dude's name from DC? What's this guy's name? Uh, Dark Side. That's his name. Dark Side. He has like his beams are better than Superman's. It's called like Omega rays or Omega beams, and they can like flip around. Like he can shoot out his eyes, and it'll like hit a 90-degree angle and hit another 90-degree angle and go on the side of his face, and then hit another 90-degree angle and go behind his head and hit another 90-degree angle and go like almost a 360. Right? What is that? 20. I don't know. How does it go? I forgot. I think it's a 90-degree angle 4 times 360. So it'll do like a What's the 90 times 3? 2070. You'll hit a 2070 with some energy beams out your eyes, man, and then hit somebody with that and disintegrate their body. You see, that's a pure, that's flex, man. You see, that's a pure flex, right? Instead of just shooting it straight out your eyes, you gotta hit a 2040. You gotta make it wiggle around, and then and Jake gonna get down like that. Jake be flexing now, right? When you see him dunking, like Jake don't want to just do a regular dunk. Jake want to do a East Bay, do a 360, do a 720, throw it through the legs. Like Jake, we gonna be out here flexing hard, and it's gonna be with spiritual power. And the main ones that's gonna be in fear and probably asking for mercy are you fucking devils, and you ain't gonna get none of that, man. You gonna have Jake out here killing Edomites, resurrect them, kill them again, resurrect them, kill them again, man. Just straight up, just torture. You devils are through. At a point in time, it was good to be an Edomite, and to a certain degree, even now, it's still pretty good to be an Edomite, man. Not as it used to be, right? Because your devil's time is running up. And oh yeah, at a certain point in time, especially when the society is out the door, you Edomites ain't gonna do shit. You're gonna be like the scum that you are, man. Because the day of evil was created. You devils, you Edomites, were created for the day of evil, and that's in the scriptures. All right, you Edomites. This is Proverbs 16:4. Yahweh hath made all things for himself. So every single thing was created for the Heavenly Father. It wasn't created for anything else but for the Heavenly Father. Because he created. Let's reread that. Yahweh hath made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. So what does that tell you was going to happen to these fucking Edomites, man? When everything, when the shizzy hits the fizzy. All right, I got that from Canadian Prepper. The shizzy hitting the fizzy. What do you think is going to happen? You think these devils are going to have some type of leg up? You think Esau's going to mow down Jake again? Hell no. You Edomites are finna get mowed down. This is 2nd Ezra 7:43. But the day of doom, where you think doomsday comes from, that word doomsday, man, it's from the scriptures. 2nd Ezra 7:43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality, for to come wherein corruption is past. Second covenant. And that day of doom is when you Edomites, you Edomites, are gonna get waxed. These Edomites are finna get waxed off. And it's not gonna be on some, oh, I'm a prepper, right? You got these preppers loaded, man. Loaded with 5.56, 2.23, night vision, ghillie suits, 10, 15, 20, 25-year supply of food, all types of stuff. All types of stuff these devils is prepping for. Doomsday preppers. I still watch Doomsday Preppers, but I've seen all the episodes. And everybody on the Doomsday Preppers TV series is an Edomite, man. They stocking up food and weapons. One of the dudes on there said he was making body armor, and he said he's just gonna go out and take stuff. And let's just be real, all you Edomites on that timing, all you Edomites are thieves, kleptos, because you the wicked. You calling the Heavenly Father a liar if you think all these Edomites aren't just low down dirty dogs, man. Every last Edomite, from the greatest to the lowest, is a low down dirty dog. The homos, chomos, the whole nine. They're scum. They got to be taken out, and they will be taken out. This is let's go to Esther, man, because our forefathers was getting down on you devils when the Heavenly Father gave us the green light. Let's go to Esther 9:1. And it reads, the Jews destroy their enemies. Now in the 12th month, that is the month Adar, on the 13th day of the same, when the king's commandment and his decree drew near to be put in execution, in the day that the enemies of the Jews hope to have power over them. Right? So these heathens don't want us to rule. Though it was turned to the contrary, that the Jews had ruled over them that hated them. Right? The Jews gathered themselves together in their cities throughout all the provinces of the king of Ahasuerus to lay hand on such as sought their hurt, and no man could withstand them, for the fear of them fell upon all people. So guess what? And that's coming back again, and we not gonna. You see, you heathens gonna get a form of mercy, right? You're not gonna get wiped off the face of the earth. You're gonna still serve us. You're gonna get taxed, all right? You're gonna get what's it called, extorted, all right? You're gonna get uh put in your place forever. But that's still a form of mercy because you still get to enjoy fresh air, clean water, good food, right? If you do good, you get some blessings, right? So you still gonna have a somewhat comfortable life. But you Edomites, you Edomites ain't. The next train for you Edomites is death, destruction, pain, and you deserve every last bit of it. And all you Edomites go listen. You got these Edomites, man, and it's really the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai that these Edomites is getting ready. And I'm just talking about from the greatest Edomite to the lowest Edomite. They getting ready to come after Jake. All of Jake. Judah, Benjamin, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben. They getting ready to come after Jake. Because that's just how they built, man. Like as soon as this society collapsed, you seriously think when society is really bad that these Edomites aren't gonna attempt to come after Jake on a large scale? They are. They 100% are, and that's in the scriptures, man. But it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because guess what? 1/3 are gonna make it. 1/3 of the nation Israel is gonna make it through this storm. Let's go to Mark 9. This is Mark 9, verse 2. And after 6 days, Yahushai, who the world Indian calls Jesus Christ, and after 6 days, Yahushai taketh with him Peter and James and John, and leadeth them up into a high mountain apart by themselves, and he was transfigured before them. And transfigured is another word for transformation, okay? Just how like regeneration is another word for reincarnation, because reincarnation is real, 100%. It's in the scriptures. Transforming, like you see this man in the background, white hair, white clothes. Oh yeah, you gonna have Jake's out here looking just like that, and Jacob's trouble, putting in work, man, putting in work. This is Mark 9 and verse 3. And his raiment became shining, exceeding white as snow, so as no fuller on earth can white them. So Yahushua he straight up transformed, man. Like you see these animes and these comic books, that's from the scriptures. All right, you heathens, you ain't getting that power. You never gonna touch that power, but we are, and we gonna use that power to put you down. Especially you fucking Edomites are disgusting, man. I hate looking at you Edomites, man. Especially a ugly ass Edomite. It's a sad day to be a ugly, broke, homeless, drugged out, crackhead looking Edomite, man. You're scum. You're scum of the scum. You know, if at least if you Edomite, you got some money. I don't know, maybe start a tech company or something, made a couple million or whatever. right? You living good like a Mark Zuckerberg, right? He just launched a new app, Threads. It's gonna like combat Twitter or whatever. At least an Edomite like that had some type of luxury before he went into captivity. He's still going to captivity nonetheless. But you low, dirty, down dog Edomites living out on the street doing heroin, man. You're scum of the scum. I'm going to end this off right here. This is John 14 and 12. Verily, verily, I say unto you, Yahweh speaking, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto the Father. So guess what, man? You're going to have Jakes out here transforming like, what's that dude's name, man? Naruto. He transformed, what was that form called? Sage of Six Paths mode, right? Where his clothes, what happened to his clothes? They started glowing, right? His hair started, everything pretty much changed. His hair, his clothes, his eyes. It's a phony ripoff of the scriptures, man. And Jake, we, Lord's will, we part of that elect. We gonna really be out here like that in real life. Fucking shit up, man. Putting you fucking heathens in your place. Putting Jake in their place too. Because they following after these fucking devils. You got Jake out here trying to be like fucking Esau, man. Think about it. Jake in the hood selling drugs, trying to get a quick, pure profit off drugs. Who does that sound like, man? Who does that sound like? Jake killing each other over stupid reasons, over idiotic political reasons, hood politics. Who does that sound like, man? You just some wannabe Edomites, man. And the nigga woman is the Edomites Esau's pit bull, man, for Jake. But that's it for this lesson. Lord's will is edifying. Shalom.